Hello and welcome. Recently I gave a talk on how the birth of aviation opened opportunity for delivery of mail by air. Not the first time mail had been sent by air though, as mail was first sent by air using a balloon in 1785. Is this correct though? Using homing pigeons to carry messages goes back thousands of years. As a method of communication, it is likely as old as the ancient Persians, from whom the art of training the birds probably came. The Romans used pigeon messengers to aid their military over 2,000 years ago. Frontinus said that Julius Caesar used pigeons as messengers in his conquest of Gaul. Greeks conveyed the names of the victors at the Olympic Games to their various cities by this means. By the 12th century, messenger pigeons were used in Baghdad. The Mughals also used messenger pigeons. Before the telegraph, messages by carrier pigeon was used extensively by stockbrokers and financiers. In 1851, the German-born Paul Julius Reuter opened an office in the City of London which transmitted stock market quotations between London and Paris via the New Calais to Dover cable. Reuter had previously used pigeons to fly stock prices between Aachen and Brussels, a service that operated for a year until a gap in the telegraph link was closed. Details of the employment of pigeons during the Siege of Paris between 1870 and 71 led to a revival of the training of pigeons for military purposes. The Germans countered this activity by training hawks to intercept the pigeons. Dastardly. After pigeon posts between military fortresses had been thoroughly tested, attention was turned to its use for naval purposes to send messages to ships in nearby waters. Several governments established pigeon lofts of their own. Laws were passed making the killing of carrier pigeons a serious offence. Before the advent of radio, pigeons were used by newspaper companies to report yacht races, and some yachts were actually fitted with lofts. As radio telegraphy was developed, the use of pigeons became limited to fortress warfare by the 1910s. Although the British Admiralty had attained a very high standard of efficiency, it discontinued its pigeon service in the early 20th century. In contrast, large numbers of birds were still kept by France, Germany and Russia at the outbreak of the First World War. During World War I, German pigeons sometimes were fitted with cameras so that in their flight over enemy lines they could provide photos. Nowadays we think that this is all very quaint, but using homing pigeons to carry messages was once state of the art. Thank you for watching. Please comment, like and subscribe to promote content.